marriage? What happened?
Ha! Now that question asked me. You know, to me, I know they talk bad about that whole thing. It was a phase that I appreciated, that I experienced. But just my heart is beats. I don't talk about. Because I never talk this matter since it happened.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I never talk about it happened. But the whole point is, me, I be G. I understand, you understand, but it don't work out. It didn't work out. And we can't force it. You can't force it. I really don't want to talk about the problems that we had, but honestly, the matter not reached for where we did today, but we reached where we did today. It just didn't work out. I think we're on different pages. We're not even reading the same book in the first place. But I thought, I'm my guy. And people have asked me...
Because you guys were best friends
we're very close for years. We're very close, I know.
How did you feel when that happened?
First of all, I've been fear. My fear, first of all, grabbed me. I say, how I want to tell people, say, I don't want to do it again. Marriage never even reached 2 years. Say, I know once. I don't see the future. Say, future not day. You understand? So, not to reverse. Come on for there. You get me?
In a society that you get judged for saving yourself.
Without even knowing what I went through, what was happening. If I had stayed back just because of what people would say, I would not be happy today. A lot of people see me, even somebody here was saying, oh, Shaika, energy. I think my energy picked up. You know, say before the shame, I know they picked up.
Yeah, because even when I first call you, my mom will see, you know, because I say, Nami, I do that one.
I did fear, I did hide from people. But I guess since after then, it's been what, 3 years, 4 years? I'm just living life, honey.
And what's your relationship with him like?
We don't talk.
Your son?
He doesn't come around. Oh, honey, I'm going to talk about it. Sorry. He doesn't call, doesn't do nothing. Now, I don't know what it is that could cause a friendship, because apart from the marriage, we had a good, very solid friendship. I think I still look at that friendship and believe this thing where we did experience now, no suppose. At least that friendship we get
supposed to count for something. Coconut milk going in, so nice. We can have more time.
And even the first time when he come house, when he come finally publicly accepts, say, nah, he became now born. Because people know they cause me, say, I don't go sleep with another man. But that person go born, you know, go come happy, say, your wife born. Some people gonna say, you go carry belly from that person, I'm so ashamed of you, I like your acting, but you're a bad wife, rotten wife. Anywho, I can't get to give an ultimatum. I say, if you don't come, once my pikin reach 5 years, I will come out your surname for his name. Because I get to put Jegede Fawole for Jegede. Because I know as I say, suffer, go America, go born my pikin. I suffer. I claim my account, say this America, my pikin must get another passport. Anywho, as I reach there, time to put in name, I say, as long as now only me carry all this problem, emotionally, financially, otherwise, I'm going to put my name with his surname. So I put a compound name, Jegede Fawole. So I don't tell him, say, I will come out Fawole. If you don't come, accept your pikin. Now you come that time, come carry my pikin. I think my son was like about 5. Carry him, take picture, post for internet. Bloggers can leave me. Say, okay, don't grace in pikin.
Which is the most painful thing when you know you are straight.
Since that day, he has never come again to the house. He has never called. My son turned 1. Or should I say his son turned 1? Call, a text message to say happy birthday. Now I'm not even asking him to call me. Now we're not at the same parts again. But your gift in my hand. At least now you go show extra efforts here. I call this winch. You know go better for him.
And I know second one time when you tell me say you call and say, come see this boy. The pikin won't see you.
I don't even drop message for a family member and say the pikin, because I dreaded this moment for my child to wake up one day and say, where's my daddy? And we got to that stage. I was shaking. I sent a message to his older brother. I said, your nephew is asking for his father. Can you help me tell his father to come and check up on him? The response I got after 2 days. 2 days later, I got a message to say, oh, can you just tell Xavier about his father? Just keep up the good work. We're here to support you. That message threw me off. I'm like, okay. So you spoke to him. He was like, yeah, I did. So clearly he doesn't want to come. Okay. Have in mind, and I told you before, and I told everybody, Bimbo Akintola, everybody that's been in my life, through him, my house is open for him.
I know that part.
You know that part. Me, I be G. I understand. My house is open for him. The gate is open for him. If he comes to the house, everybody knows that this man has his property in this house. No human being whatsoever should stop him from coming in. But he clearly doesn't want to, so that's where we are right now. And my father went for Father's Day to represent my son's father the other day. It was quite painful, but he doesn't want to be involved. I'm by myself. And all those people go to say, don't worry, when you reach 18, I'm not born, my picking will be foolish picking. I'm never going to tell him, don't talk to this person, talk to this person. I'm never going to do that. He's 3 years old, he's very smart. I know I'm not bombastic. If you're going to sit in your house and think when he's 18, after I don't go to school, he will come find you. I'm not going to tell my picking anything. But I know I'm not bombastic.
Okay, and Mama is looking at me now.
Hello guys, welcome. So Nollywood actress Yvonne Jegede was on the show with Mercy Johnson where she talked about her failed marriage to her ex-husband, Abounce. So now on that show you could hear Mercy Johnson asking her, okay, what happened to your marriage? Like Yvonne said in that video, they were friends for the longest time, over 10 years. They were very, very close friends. They had a very long relationship. Like they were together through thick and thin. So remember that when they got married, their marriage barely lasted. In fact, they separated when she was 3 months pregnant with their son. Now, for those who don't know who Abounce is, he's a Nollywood actor and the son of the late popular Nollywood actress Buki Ajayi. Yes, that's his mother. And I remember that when she was alive, she loved Yvonne Jegede. The relationship was a very, very long one. There were pictures everywhere of she and Yvonne. Yvonne would always be around her. So she was that, maybe that's kind of wife that the mother would want the son to marry. Maybe it was the mother that was even keeping the relationship. Nobody really knows because after her passing, they got married not long after, and 3 months when her baby was just 3 months in the belly, marriage has ended. So now Yvonne was saying in that video that she was the one who went through all the pain, traveled to go and give birth to her child. The husband or the son's father didn't contribute a dime. Now, when I remember when this whole thing was happening, bloggers were saying that the baby wasn't hers, and that's a very painful thing because imagine because somebody's father doesn't want to be present, people are now insinuating that maybe the child is not the father's own. So, like she said in that video, she now gave him an ultimatum: if you don't come and see this child before a particular age, I will take out your name from his name. Now that was when Fawole here decided to go and visit his son, and at that time I remember the baby was around 4 months. He took a picture with the child, and that was when people on social media now calmed down that, oh, he's the father of the baby. He has finally gone to see the child and all that. And now, according to Yvonne Jegede, that child is 3 years. I know he just celebrated his birthday a few weeks ago, and since the father of the child, who stays in the same Lagos as the mother and the child, saw the child when the child was 4 months, he has refused to see the child again till now. The child is 3 years. You guys, 3 whole years. And you see that she said she wasn't going to talk about all the things that happened in the marriage. I feel like that was good because some things are supposed to be kept private. But this is about the father right now. I don't care what happened between you and the mother. A child is not a part-time job. Children are not part-time job. They're not things that you run shift on. When you have a child, the moment you decide that you want to create another human being to come into this world, especially when they are still young and dependent on you, you don't decide when you want to see them. You don't decide when you want to be present for them. And that's one thing that happens a lot with some men when they are deadbeats. I know that this doesn't happen, it's not a gender thing, but most times it's the women who are stuck with the children. The man can decide if he's a deadbeat that, hey, he doesn't want to see this child, or leave her. And like she said, you think that when he gets to 18 he'll come and see, because that's what they tell them. Oh, leave him, when he gets to 18 he will choose. Children these days, they are sharper than you even think. In fact, you'll be shocked though that when he grows up, it will be the mother that will be begging him, oh, yeah, go and see your father. He'll be like, who is that again? And don't even just pray that he does not leave Nigeria. If he leaves the shores of Nigeria, it's over. It's over for you because you don't decide when you want to be present in a child's life. He's a guy, he's a boy, and you know how much boys need their father. You understand? Like she's going to be an amazing mom. You understand? I'm not trying to downplay how amazing she's going to be as a mom to that boy, but it's not like his father is no more. He's present in the same Lagos. It's not a different country stuff. So whatever happened between you and the mother, she has birthed the child. And like Ms. Yvonne was saying that the level of friendship they had, she didn't know that they were going to go this long without even talking and without him trying to reach out to his son and see what she said in the video. That everybody in her house knows that her son's father has access to this house. He has a property in this house. This speaking my own. Whenever he come this gate, open gate for him. He needs to enter this house whenever he comes. So it's not like when he comes, oh, madam, say make him no enter. So you can see that it's not a case of the woman trying to hold the child from seeing the father, because that's the case in the that's what some men say that's the reason why they have not seen their children in years. Or the mother doesn't want the father to see the child. But in this case, from what we have heard, it's not the case. The mother wants the father and the son to have a relationship, and I can see that they had a court marriage. So I don't know if there's a way that he can be made to pay child support. And I'm not even thinking, just imagine you have a child with somebody who is still very, very much alive, a young guy, and you are paying everything. The man is not contributing shing by nothing into the growth of the child. It's really just a very sad story, because and you know that this marriage has broken up for over 3 years. I'm so happy that Mercy Johnson brought the words out of her mouth, because she hasn't talked about this marriage since it ended. That's how much she didn't want to talk about it. Just imagine her saying that her father was the one who went to represent, on the Father's Day in school. So that means this one, don't you say no one day for him picking life at all? Like, I know one day, and literally that's what he's doing. You guys, it's just so annoying that this poor child has to go through this kind of stuff because of the decision his father is taking, his decision that is going to affect him one way or the other. You guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. It's the Roast Runner. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like it, turn on the bell. Please subscribe and follow us on our Facebook page. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.